What did Dua Lipa say while playing Riichi Mahjong? Cause I'm in first place, don't need to chase, don't give a damn. When it's South 4, I don't do tears, I don't do chants. Watch me pawn for a Tanya hand. I could have a Mongon, and trust me, I understand. But watch me cheat for a 2-3-4. Could have had a Mongon, but don't want it anymore. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Folks, I'm going to be real with you. Yesterday on stream, we did some irresponsible Mahjong. Honestly, we deserve to lose some of these games. It is by the grace of the Mahjong gods up above that we did not have our humble pie yesterday, okay? I was doing some goblin mode stuff. I was doing some sicko mode stuff. I was not playing very smart and sensible Billy Bean Mahjong. Let's try to play some good Mahjong, but and also very importantly, let's try to get first place. It's been a while since we've truly tasted blood. I've been out there hunting and gathering for little berries in the woods, but I just want to feast like I'm a member of the Cullens family anyway. We got one Saint 3-star player, two Master 1-star players. Okay. What is this, a game of Magic the Gathering Commander? Because I know who the archenemy is right now. I'll just say that much. How am I doing? I mean, I'm doing pretty well. I was thinking about like being, hang on. I don't think that we just open our hand already. I don't know. I kind of want to, right? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We do have 5 shapes. Now I'm like, we gotta open up this hand, right? The 5, 6, 6, 7 is a nice little bulging shape. I said what I said. It is actually what it's called. Peanut Gallery, you want to laugh about it? Okay, that's fine. It doesn't bother me. Sometimes you have to say silly things in academia, like the bulging shape. I'm gonna discard the 5 of bamboo. I don't know if that's right. You know what I mean? Because we're 1 tile away from Tenpai, but we're waiting on a 5 of characters. It's a little awkward. It's a little adorkable. Don't get me wrong. That might not necessarily come anytime soon, but we can improve this. We could draw into a 3 or a 7 even, right? 3 or a 7 of characters would allow us to improve this Thomas middleweight into a double-sided weight, which would feel pretty good. I was thinking about what it means to be responsible earlier because I was going on my tirade about playing responsible Mahjong. And responsible Mahjong is just like, if someone calls a Riichi and you have a 1,000 point hand, don't chase. Like, you don't have to do that. Even if, oh, well, I'll just throw a little terminal tile. How bad could it be? I'm throwing the Dora, by the way. This is a terrifying discard. But to other people, I mean, I am in Tenpai. This is a pretty solid hand. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run right now. A Crosslord, this is not really that painful for them because it's just White Dragon, Red 5. It's arguable that I could still not be in Tenpai. We're still pretty early on in the game. I can't even fault them that much for that, you know? They might still be thinking, let's get rid of a dangerous tile early on. Call me a comedian the way my name is John Early. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if John Early is a real person or not, but I think they might be. And I was thinking about like, dude, I don't know if I'm a really responsible person. Also, uwu owo, half flush or full flush in the character suit. That's definitely a possibility. It is becoming less of a possibility as I speak. I am going to 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna discard the 1. I guess I am. Open up the chance for a pure double sequence. The 1 is feeling kind of redundant with my pants on the ground. We could get a 2, 3, 4 pure double sequence, or, you know, just draw into a 3, 4, 5. That is kind of interesting to me. We draw into a third 9 of bamboo. Now what do we want to see? I mean, the nut draw is just another white dragon. I don't know if I ever discard the white dragon. I think that the one way that I discard it is if I draw into something awesome, like 8 of characters or 4 of circles. But you know, my get rich or die, now we can never discard it, but my get rich or die trying strategy has evolved into, if we get a Dora that's also a Yakuhai, whether it's Seat Wind, Prevalent Wind, or Dragons, I kind of like this meta of just never ever discarding it. Okay, hang on. Right Lord Riichi on the 3 of circles. They've discarded 2 7s. 3/8 of characters are visible right now, and a crossword is pawning off right now. Holy moly. I mean, I was gonna discard the 9 of characters regardless, because again, all my apes gone. 3/8 are on the table. Right Lord is unfortunately just gonna sumo anyway. They were a triple-sided weight on the 3, 6, or the 9, and they hit that young or Adora on that 6 of bamboo, indicating for the 7 of bamboo. I was not very responsible. I was not one of those kids that went home and then immediately started doing their homework. You know what I did when I went home? I logged on to a Pokemon forum, and I had an action replay, not because I was cheating, okay? Not genuinely. I believe in competitive integrity too much to cheat. Let me explain to you the full picture. I got an action replay. I'm not sure why, but you know, competitive Pokemon take a long time to, like, it's an effing investment, you know, of just time. I'll say that much. Hang on, I guess I do this just to guarantee all simples, maybe, or to have a much better chance at all simples. Yeah, this is nice. This is Riichi, maybe Pinfu, all simples, mixed triple sequence around this 3-4. If we're lucky. I actually don't think that we want the 6 of circles in our hand. We got a little bit of an embarrassment of riches. Call me the Lehman Brothers before the year 2008 right now. Don't really want that 7. I mean, don't really want this 8 either. What's the Dora tile? It's the 6 of characters. We can kind of use the 6 of characters. It's not amazing, but it is possible. This is not good because we lose our Riichi Pinfu shenanigans, right? We no longer have the all sequences that we need for Pinfu. We got a triplet on our hand, but it does put us 1 tile away from Tenpai, and I'm going to absolutely take that. I had an action replay. Pokemon take a really long time to ripen. You know what I mean? It's like a slow cooker. It's not like an instant. Oh, hang on. I definitely do pawn this just to get into Tenpai, just to squash other people's dreams. You know what? We can even go to Khan Academy right now on the 4 of characters. We could call a little bit of a reckless con just for fun. We are in Tenpai after all. Chase after the ever elusive, after the Konyaku, after a Konyaku. Anyway, because you have to like breed Pokemon in the daycare. And not only that, like Pokemon have a randomized stat between 0 and 31 for each stat, attack, defense, etc., etc. And you usually want the max. You want 31. It's impossible. It's a really big hassle just to get a competitively viable Pokemon. But you can edit them in with an action replay. And so what I would used to do is other people would make requests online on the forums, and I would just help people out for free. Why? Because I liked the game, and I was like, yeah, other people should be able to play with the Pokemon that they want to play with. I wasn't doing it to try to gain, like, there wasn't even internet points back then. You know what I mean? Like, you couldn't even be like, up dudes to the left, milady. You can't. It was purely for the love of the game and to just be like, and to just be a nice person. There's that is intrinsically its own reward. Now I should have actually, you know, being a nice person, picking up trash from the side of the highway versus creating Pokemon for other children or adults. It's arguable whether or not, you know, you're doing the most good with the amount of time that you have on this short planet. It's arguable. It's arguable. But I don't regret that doing that at all. I still got my AP US history homework done. It was just at 2 a.m. under the cover of darkness. You know what I mean? So probably not a good idea. Hang on, dude. I don't even want this other 5 of circles. I don't know why I'm keeping it, though. Our hand is so bad. This 1-2 shape could accept the door of the 3, but this 8-9 shape looks really, really bad. We need to get some nut draws right now. I don't think that we want this 2. We don't want a triplet of the 2s. Why? The triplet of the 2s is really, really unlikely. 2 is the door indicator. We have 2 of them. There's only 1 copy left in the entire game. We're not going for that, okay? This is not What did I just discard? Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I did not mean to discard the 2 of circles. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not really even sure what I meant to discard right now. But are you looking at my hand right now? It is not a neatly organized room. It is a Jackson Pollock painting. Okay, there's vivid color everywhere. It is impossible to make heads or tails out of this situation. I kind of regret throwing away the 1-2, but what would we have possibly thrown, you know, if not that. 556, it doesn't even really count as a 556. I still kind of want it just to be able to accept the 7 of characters. I'm gonna tell you right now, maybe we throw away the 5 of circles just to not have a dangerous tile for later. I'm telling you right now, Jesus can take the wheel. I don't think that we get into Tenpai with this hand. I know it's really, really unfortunate, right? This is our dealer seat. This is our first time in the dealer seat, in the Joey Wheeler seat. This hand is not gonna get there. There's just no effing way. Other players to our left and to our right, there's haters everywhere. Other players are starting to get into Tenpai. Left floor just discarded the Dora, okay? This is a warning sign. Your teenager is coming home at night. They're smelling like doobies, okay? They're smelling like maybe they've been engaging with the devil's lettuce. This is a warning sign. We gotta sign them up for some extracurriculars so that they can foster a sense of community and well-being. What do I discard right now? I'm gonna just pretend like someone has called Riichi because this is a really, really dangerous situation. The 1 is still arguably pretty redundant in our hand. Maybe we could have gone for all simples, but are you seeing the level of just detritus in our discards? Like if we had gone for the, also, I don't know if you've noticed that, but Left Lord called Riichi on the tile that they just drew, which means that they've been in Tenpai for a really, really long time. At least I think that's what that animation was. There is a difference, by the way. Like that was just the tile that they drew for sure, because they did call Riichi. Am I really about to discard a 5 of circles? I guess I am about to discard a red 5. I should have discarded an 8 of characters. I wasn't really sure what had been discarded up until this point. Dude, this is what makes IRL Mahjong such a daunting prospect to me. If I played IRL, I can't just like point my finger at all the tiles that I currently see on the in my hand and just, it's not gonna, we don't have the technology to do that IRL yet. It's nice. I wasn't trying to be like a kingpin of the Pokemon Diamond and Pearl OU metagame, okay? It was just nice. It was a nice thing to do. Also, I wasn't just the only person doing it. There were a lot of other people doing it too. Something that would be really, really cool. You know how like sometimes you post on Instagram, but on Instagram you might get like judged and it's like really cruel and mean and stuff. Especially if you're in like high school or something, right? Yeah, we're not gonna deal into this. They had a terrible Riichi. They had pure double sequence. I guess it's okay. Crossword chases with a much better Riichi, but it's arguable as, I mean, they're in last place. I probably would have chased as well. Okay, everyone wave goodbye to our dealer seat. Wave hello to the world's worst hand that you've ever seen. I mean, this hand is still, like, we can't exactly roll over and die because there's 2 leftover Riichi sticks from the night before that we'd love to slurp up. I'd love to just get any other useful honor tile. That'd be really, really nice. We could start the all-you-could-pawn and Shi buffet. I mean, this isn't that bad either, right? We're slowly starting to amass an all simples hand, but that all simples hand is actually worth, you know, the 1,000 points, but also the 2 Riichi sticks. I might just go for this, friends. I don't know if this is right. This might be one of those times where I'm talking myself into a terrible decision, like buying into a meme stock because it got a lot of upvotes on Reddit. You know what I mean? It's just not very financially sound. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, so you might post like your outfit of the day on Instagram and you might get judged or whatever. What's much cooler, in my opinion, is that on the when Pokemon was having like a little bit of a renaissance on Diamond and Pearl, right? Or just blowing up in terms of popularity in Diamond and Pearl. This is a really good hand, by the way. We can't exactly pawn the 7 of bamboo. That's our damn pair in our hand, but we could Shi into a 2-5 or a 4-7. This is okay. I mean, now if we draw into a 3 or a 4 or another 6, it's not bad for us. We could technically accept another Dora in our hand. It's not terrible. It's not good either. We can't really accept a 9, right? This isn't a true double-sided weight. What you could do is that you could post your team of 6 Pokemon. And I'm sorry that this is a very Pokemon-focused commentary. I realize that we're playing Riichi Mahjong, but this is a big part of my childhood. While you were having premarital martma, I was out there on the Maryland forums making action replay Pokemon for other people. I would usually not give people perfect IVs either. Why? Because I'm a discerning individual. Also, I don't really want to fold here. Like, we don't really have that much to fold with. Literally, we only have 1 safe tile. I could see us throwing this if we draw into a, oh, hang on. This is incredible. This is a little bit of a 4-2 versus 2-3. This is a little bit of a risky tile. It's close to the door, right? If they're waiting for with a 6-7, I'm actually boned. I'm actually horribly boned. Left Lord is even gonna chase this Riichi across Lord Cons. I mean, they're in last place. They have to go for something. They gave me a new Dora, Animal Crossing new Dora. My hand has suddenly exploded in value. There's 4 Riichi sticks up for grabs right now. Jesus, take the wheel. I know I'm gonna deal in with this. It is actually totally okay because the crossroad has all 4 pieces of Exodia, right? No one can have a 6-7 in their hand. Ah! It's okay because it's inside Tsuji. Oh! Never didn't have it. I was in control. 3,900. It's about to be 79, 8,200 because of that 300 extra points because of the repeat counter. I was in control of that situation the whole time. I never did not have it. That was terrifying. Anyone else got the chills from that? I'm scared out of my damn mind right now. We got really lucky, right? 2 of circles just randomly ends up passing. 8 of circles randomly ends up passing because no one's on a double pair weight and they have all 4 copies of the 6, so no one can have a 6-7. And then I've created my own inside Tsuji with that 5 of circles discard. Extremely lucky sequence of events. By the way, we're not gonna win this hand. Right Lord pawned the prevalent win. They pawned the 4 of circles. They got a really fast hand going on. We unfortunately are in the Shadow Realms. We're literally at the garbage dump with the tiles that we've been drawing. Anyway, you could do this thing on the forums where you could post your team comp of 6 Pokemon and you could do the RMT, rate my team. And that would be a nice way of like, hey, this team looks really good. The Zapdos lead is very innovative. However, you lack a lot of resistances you lack a lot of safe, you lack some rock type resistance. Maybe an Aerodactyl would go buck wild on your team. So just be a little careful, be a little mindful of that, friend, before you start hitting up the OU metagame, before you start hitting the slopes. That is honestly like a really good version of the internet. You know what I mean? Nowadays, it's all personal attacks. People trying to dunk on other people on Reddit for fake internet points. I was talking about this on stream yesterday, and I apologize if this is a little bit of a repetition, but I need to tell you about it. I need to tell you about it because I don't think I've made peace with it. Someone on the League of Legends subreddit, and I know it's like, why are you there in the first place, Yusong? I don't know. I'm a glutton for punishment. I'm a sicko. Like I genuinely don't have a good answer for you. Someone was like, hey, when a new champion comes out, I don't really want to learn it and I don't really want to play against it. Is the game just not for me anymore? And I genuinely think this was like they were trying to figure out their emotions. I don't think they were necessarily trying to take down the game or to poo-poo the game. And then one of the comments was just like, yes, this means that your mental state has gotten old and inflexible. And it had 100 upvotes. And I was like, yeah, this was I knew it was already a mistake to be on that part of the internet. But that like solidified the deal for me. You know what I mean? I also like this hand. Ugh. It doesn't feel good to go for this hand necessarily, right? Like maybe we should just be discarding this. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We do have 5 shapes in our hand. Maybe I should have kept my my honor tile and just start discarding things like the 5 of characters before it gets, before this ticking time bomb really starts to go off. Third 9 of bamboo is kind of interesting. This is the second time we've drawn into 3 9 of bamboos this game. It's kind of interesting. This is also a little bit interesting, but it's really awkward, right? I was kind of hoping that one of these would become our pair now that the 9 has blossomed into a triplet. Can't really cheat. Can't really go for the all simples hand, aka all dimples, aka all yimples. Right Lord's starting to discard some good stuff in the bamboo suit, right? A Crosslord already started pawning and cheating. I'm not really sure what the point of this is, right? You're in last place. Unless maybe you have a 2, 3, 4 mixed triple sequence, like mixed yipple sequence, by the way. Unless you have a 2, 3, 4 mixed triple sequence, shouldn't you just keep your hand closed and go for monster Riichis? Like, you're in last place. Sure, someone could get sucked down into the Shadow Realm even further than you. Don't get me wrong. That is a definite possibility. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm going to discard the 4 and the 2 and keep this 2-4-4 shape. We don't really know what our hand could be. We don't know what the Facebook could be yet. All we know is that it's cool. It was too much internet for me. And then I was talking about this on stream. I think it's because like when people, I think I too as a teenager was really susceptible to this, where if someone was writing an internet comment and you can tell that they were using humor, you're like, haha, they're using humor. That must mean that they're right. You know what I mean? Like you just fall into that kind of logical fallacy. By the way, pure double sequence, we're very, very close to a decent tempai, right? Drawing into a 6 or a 9 here would be nice. Drawing into a 5 of circles is honestly the nut draw. 9 of characters is also good because it is the Dora. We're also 3,600 points away from, we'd love that tile in our hand. Can we get away with this? A lot of the 4s are gone. I think we can get away with this. Lord, tell me how to say pawn to this. But, you know, you see a comment online, and it's like, oh, they're using humor. They must be smart. No, I use humor in my videos. You've seen how I play in Riichi Mahjong. Draw your own conclusions. You know what I mean? I'm a single person that disproves that theory entirely. But I think the subconscious fear is that, and this is terrifying. Someone could have an 8-9 in their hand, just waiting to slurp me up. But I think I gotta go for it to keep a safe tile for later. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I could have kept the 7, thrown the east wind away, and then we go for all 7 pairs or something. They also had a pure double sequence, single tile wait on the 1 of characters. They didn't call the Riichi because they were feeling a little. They don't have to. They're in first place, but now we get the dealer seat, the Joey Wheeler seat. Our hand is god awful to begin with. Okay. Door is the 8 of bamboo. We just need to win with anything. I am praying right now. The nut draw for us is South Wind, White Dragon, Red Dragon. Okay? Any of those would be incredible with this hand. We just want to win with anything. 1, 2, 3 mixed triple sequence. Also a legitimate possibility. 1, 2, 3 mixed triple sequence. Genuinely kind of pog with it. Lean with it, pog with it. I think I go for it. I know that we could go for the full or full outside hand too. I was considering that, but I think I just want to get the 1, 2, 3 mixed triple sequence going. Now, maybe I should have kept the 9 and thrown away the 6, but with the 6 is so much better than the 9. We can draw into a 5, we can draw into a 7. Okay, I'll go for it. I don't know if this is right, but it is what we're doing. It is what we're doing. I don't know if this is right, but it is what we're doing. Ay. What is this? U.S. foreign policy? I don't know what that means, okay? I don't know what that means. But the fear behind like other people dunking on other people on the internet is like, if I don't laugh along with this child that's writing this comment, then one day they're gonna come after me too, you know? That's the scary thing. That's the scary thing. That's why when people use humor on the internet, you gotta be, ha 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 ha. That is so funny, my friend. Up dudes to the left. You, good sir, have won the internet today. It's mafia of mean bullies telling you that your mind is too old and inflexible to play League of Legends. Left Lord wants the pawn to solidify first place. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. So we're going for the full outside hand right now. We honestly don't even have a good chance at the 1, 2, 3 mixed triple sequence. It's just not how this hand shook out. What do I want to see right now? The nut draw is another 1 of circles. But I would just take the tempai, getting a 1 of characters. Absolutely, I would. 6 of circles is unfortunately not what we want. Left Lord is pogging off right now. White Dragon, and they got another triplet in their hand, and they're willing to discard the Dora. So you know that they're fast approaching Tenpai, or maybe even, you know, in Tenpai already. A Crosslord, they're in last place right now. In order for them to win, they have to go for huge hands. So we can probably assume that if they get a monster hand, that they're gonna call Riichi, or if they have the chance to go for it, they're gonna call Riichi. Of course, they could always have a Yakuman. There's a 1 of characters. I would love to see that in my hand. I would love to see that. Oh my god, I manifested it. Okay, now we are just waiting for the 1 of circles. Can I can also pivot this if we draw into a Zuzzy honor tile. Like if we draw into a green dragon or something that a lot of people haven't discarded. This is terrifying. A Crosslord with the Riichi? I guess we go for it. I don't even know. Like, what do we have that's safe? We have the 1 and the 3. I suppose we could legitimately fold, and maybe it was right there to fold. Hang on, I actually got to think about this. But it's so good if, but we have a chance to win if we stay. Oh, hang on. 5s are gone, but like someone could have a 7-8. Two 8s are gone. This is not a good reason to discard this. I don't know if this is right. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if that's right. We can stay in Tenpai just by discarding the 1. We can stay in a safe Tenpai just by discarding the 1. Holy moly. The red 5? How many 3s and 4s are gone? Yeah, okay. This is the one that I cannot. The dude does not abide by this. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I can't discard the 5. I know 2 of them are gone. I know 2 of them are gone. But they could have a 3-4 in their hand. They could absolutely have a 3-4 in their hand and wait to absolutely ruin me. Oh, this is gonna hurt. The 1 of circles, in fact, hilariously, was the tile that would have spelled our doom. Oh my god. Riichi, Sumo, Pinfu, no Oradora. A really interesting hand. Had they waited a little bit longer, maybe they would have been able to draw into that second 9 of circles, right? Because this, unfortunately, doesn't change your position in last place. And friends, despite the fact that we are climbing ever so slowly, we've still not been able to yum on a first place lately. Extremely weird phrasing. Let's check the logs really quickly and maybe do like a cooldown 3-player game or something. Just something really fast. Okay, what happened here? I mean, they probably don't think that I'm in Tenpai yet. Yeah, they have a fairly solid hand. Could maybe discard the Southwind, but this is really scary. And they have their hand, and they're going for Riichi, Pinfu, or just a closed weight on the 8 of circles. I mean, if I were them, I might legitimately consider like tearing this shape apart. They might be scared that I'm doing a half flush, but 3 of the 8s are gone. All my 8s gone. And so like this shape is really not that good. You could throw away the 9, maybe draw into a 6 first, you know? Keeping the 5 is not that bad either. It can open up a lot of shapes there. What do you discard here? You probably discard either the 5 or the 8. Maybe you just get rid of the 5 because it's the scarier tile. You throw away the 8. It's and left lord is just sitting in darkness waiting to ruin your entire life. Yeah, that's awful. That's gosh dang awful. Hang on. What happened this round? Because this round was really spicy. You call the first Riichi. Closed weight on the 4 of circles. If you had waited, it would have immediately gotten better into a double pair weight on the 3 or the 7. I'm not sure. I mean, Right Lord was willing to throw the 3 before you throw your 3, right? No. What am I talking about? You throw the 3, then Right Lord throws the 3 as a safe tile. And then someone chases this Riichi. A Cross Lord chases on a nice little Suji trap. You set a Suji trap for the 3 of circles. I don't hate this. This is playing with darkness. This is playing with dark forces. I love it. Set the Suji trap. Oh, I can't have a 4 or 5 in my hand, but I do have a 1-2. It's a much worse weight. And the 3 of circles have already been discarded. The 3 of circles is even safe for a crossroad. This is a nice Riichi. And then left lord, because they're in last place and they have to go for something, they call a con. Holy moly. They're in Tenpai waiting for the Dora. Oh my god. And we just got obscenely lucky. We got obscenely lucky this round. Everyone else's Riichi is really bad. We somehow end up sniping the victory. Yeah, you absolutely throw this to stay in Tenpai. It was literally just discarded. This is horrible luck. This player honestly didn't even play that bad. They just got... Mahjong, after all, is a game of luck. All right, let's do a ranked match in the bronze room for 3-player. Let's effing go, dude. Let's effing go. Anyway, if you enjoyed the song or you enjoyed the Zhang, the competitive Zhang, maybe leave a like and a comment. Helps out the channel a lot. I'll just give that a little plug right now. It's nice to do nice things on the internet. Now, I've never like been a part of those philanthropy communities, right? Like there's oh my god, a crossword popping off right now. But you know, there's that like subreddit that's like random acts of pizza where you can, I guess, post your address and then someone can send you a pizza, or probably more accurately, like you can say like, hey, I'm in the mood to send someone a free pizza. And then like the first person that, I don't know how it works actually. I'm not exactly too sure how it works, but it is intriguing. I've never done that. I'm assuming it would feel good. I'm assuming it would feel good to do that. 7 layers? Anyone else feeling like maybe like this is a 7 layers hand, aka 7 pairs hand? Yeah, this is definitely a 7 pairs hand. We got some Zuzzy tiles too. Okay. That's really bad luck, right? 1-7 was already discarded before we so it was really, really unlikely that we were to draw the next 7. Okay. I guess I could just continuously draw all the tiles that to all the boys I've previously discarded before. Okay, fair enough. Don't really want to go for the all triplets, even though it would allow us to open our... To all the green dragons I've discarded before. What is this? What is this? If you're an audio only Andy right now, I've discarded 3 green dragons in this round. It is a horrible time, okay? It is a horrible time to be your boy right now. Now I will start pawning. We've drawn into enough triplets. It's a little unfortunate, right? The 1s and the 3s of bamboo aren't necessarily going to be easy to come by. There's only 1 left of each tile in the game. They could just also be used in other people's hands right now. Throw away the red 5. I know it's not great, but we want to get rid of our dangerous tiles early. Left Lord is apparently just has a... I am really sorry, but I have to use that for the thumbnail now. I have to. There's going to be a Yakuman and I'm not going to use it in the thumbnail. This is a half flush if I've ever seen one. I mean, I don't really know because we got a nice pair of the 6s. Our crosslord just got destroyed. I mean, anything could happen. We could also get a Yakuman. It's really, really unlikely. Can we pawn this? We could, but I want to go for a much larger hand. Holy moly. Now, this is a hand. This is a story all about how I denied a pawn and my life got flipped upside down. Holy moly. Absolutely pawn here. We could even go for half flush, Dora Dora, green dragon, all triplets, aka all yiplets. Like, we've got a lot of really, really nice possibilities for this hand. For sure, for sure. I cannot believe that Left Lord just got a effing Yakuman. I'm gonna call the con here, okay? It's one way. There's one way that we're gonna get ourselves out of this mess. Call a con, save a con, ride a cowboy. You know. 5 of circles is not what we're looking for. We're just like a panda at the San Diego Zoo. We're waiting for our bamboo right now. Okay, there's another 4 of bamboo. That's kind of nice drawing into one. We could even con. We could even call con on the 4 of bamboo. I know it's a little reckless. That doesn't mean I want him any less. Hamilton voice. But sometimes you gotta do reckless things. Sometimes you can't make a Tomlet without breaking a few Gregs, you know? All right. I mean, the half flush all triplets goal is coming to fruition. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to discard the white dragon, the blue eyes white dragon, in order to make that happen. It is also the Dora tile, which is really, really bad. Someone could wait to eat our lunch right now. But if we imagine if we draw the white dragon and then we can discard like one of our other pairs and then genuinely go to the moon. I'm gonna take the Tenpai though. If given the chance, I will absolutely take the Tenpai. Left Lord calls a con. That's okay. That's okay. Sure, they have 4 Dora, but can they see why kids love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Can they see that I'm also in Tenpai? I could even call another con on the damn 4 of bamboo, and we could be conning back and forth. A true Naruto x Sasuke kind of push and pull. I wish to not get ronned by Left Lord. I know why the caged Left Lord rons. Please. The 9 of bamboo is so safe. It's a terminal tile. The green dragon is so safe. It's a terminal tile. Or it's an honor tile. I mean, I love how... Oh, baby. I'm going to take the sumo right now. So this isn't that good, right? This is just a Mongon. This is literally just a Mongon, which, you know... Oh, wait. We had 2 North Winds. It's a Hanemon, but why is the mini point so weird? Why is it only 9,000 points? Also, this is genuinely tragic. You might think that the game is over, but no, the game is not over if someone reaches 0. The game is only over if someone reaches the negatives. So, unfortunately, a crosslord is truly living like a painful arc right now. But this might inspire them to do some training, and who knows? Maybe after the Naruto Shippuden time skip, they'll come back even stronger than ever. Man, I gotta really touch some grass, huh? You ever hear yourself and you're like, I need to touch some grass? No, just me? That was bonkers that we saw 13 orphans. That was absolutely bonkers that we saw 13 orphans. I mean, I wasn't even paying attention to their discards. Their discards didn't even seem that was it really scary and I just turned a blind eye to it? I'm not sure. I was also like, the reason that I'm not paying that much attention to is because I'm trying to kick back, you know what I mean? I'm trying to lounge in this jacuzzi that is 3-player. It's a little bit more memey. I don't have to be on guard as much as I might normally have to be with the damn vultures in the Jade Room. This is a nice little like backyard baseball kind of shenanigan. Okay, we could go for the Nagashi Mangan as we've only discarded honor tiles and terminal tiles at this point. Okay, now it's ruined, right? Because you can't have any of your honors or terminals pawned. I recently learned that from from the comment section. So thank you for teaching me that. So we can't even go for the Nagashi Mangan anymore. Okay, it's really painful. It's definitely really painful. We could go for Riichi Pinfu here. It's not impossible. What do we want to see? We want to see a 7 of circles. Okay, all the 7 of circles are literally gone from this game. That is terrible news for us. We'll discard the 8 because the 9 now has to be our pair. We could pawn here, but it's just not. What are we gonna go for? All triplets? This hand is kind of a lost cause, like we're a Billie Eilish song. That's right. I listen to cool music. Did I originally find that song because I think it was covered on a channel that was like meant for boomers? Probably, definitely. It's a little bit awkward. I don't think that we're going to get into Tenpai by the end of this round, but that's okay. I think even if we don't get into Tenpai, like a Crosslord is pretty doomed, and Left Lord also has a commanding lead. I mean, if we get a direct hit Mangan off of Left Lord, it's probably, yeah, look at these tiles, man. Have you ever seen a more pitiful discard pile than the one that we currently have? I mean, we still have 1 turn to get into Tenpai. We could still call Riichi here, right? Okay, we can't call Riichi here, but we could do a little Sebastian the Crab under the sea, under the river, if Left Lord so happens to deal into us. This is okay. Unfortunately, like, yeah, like, because we end up in Tenpai, we're gonna vampire a Crosslord out of this damn existence. And that's gonna do it. Excuse me? I mean, I gotta go back. I'm sorry. I know I'm spending a lot of time in the logs today. What were those discards? This wasn't even, I mean, it is scary. If not circle tiles, then, and if not bamboo tiles, what are you possibly going for? Wow, what was your starting hand like? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 unique orphans with a pair already, and you just draw into it. I gotta watch this progress, dude. Holy moly. Holy moly. This is terrifying. You're now in Tenpai. You don't even call the Riichi. Holy moly. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at that hand. All right, folks, that's going to do it for today. Again, if you enjoyed the song or you enjoyed the genre, maybe leave a like and a comment. Helps out the channel a lot. Of course, you can subscribe if you want to see more in the future. New videos every other day. Hey, I stream on Twitch on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 4 p.m. PST. Link is down below in the description. Hope to see you there, along with our VOD channel and our community Discord. Until next time, please be kind to yourself and please be patient with yourself. I'll talk to you soon, okay? Peace.